take place, but shh, don't say anything, okay?
Okay. I won't spill the beans.
Okay, lady. Well, go ahead. What do you have for us today?
Well, today I wanted to talk about healing,
Okay.
and how it is, how it relates to us, our bodies. A lot of times we get sick, we, get injured, whatever the case may be, and so many different things can happen, with our bodies, internally as well as external. But just knowing that our body is able to heal itself, but it can only do that if we provide it the things that it needs to actually heal itself. So if we're not, you know, eating correctly, exercising, getting enough rest, making sure we're having our vitamins and our minerals consistently on a day-to-day basis, then our body is not going to function as it needs to. And then, of course, if sickness arise or injuries arise, our bodies are not able to heal itself like it should. Cells have the ability to heal themselves as long as, you know, you have it's the right environment. So if there's not a good environment internally, then our body cells will not be able to recover, or, heal as it should. A lot of times, we eat a lot of things, we consume a lot of things that we shouldn't. We don't spray as we should. We don't take our minerals or vitamins or whatever the case may be, and so many people, they say they take vitamins, but they may not be consistent, or the vitamins that they're taking are not necessarily effective because maybe the actual form that it's in, whether it's in a pill form or whatever the case, so, try to, introduce, different options such as the vitamin sprays. If you know somebody who's tired and fatigued or whatever, just, make a recommendation. Okay, well, I have something that may help you. It's a vitamin, I feel better, explain how you feel, with that. So many times, we go throughout our daily lives, just doing so many different things that are not beneficial to us, as well as we're also always, pretty much exposed to pollution, all over. Everywhere we go, there's some type of harsh environment that we're exposed to, and which can actually cause damage within our cells, to the point where we're having all of these free radicals within the body. Okay, what are free radicals? Free radicals are considered a molecule or atom that has a surplus or maybe insufficient amount of electrons. So what it does is tries to pretty much balance itself out, so it may cause damage to other cells. So when you have a surplus or a large amount or excess of free radicals in the body, that can actually cause, disease or sickness or infection within the body. Now, several things can actually promote or increase the production of the free radicals in the body, such as inflammation, such as any type of infection within the body, as well as stress. Stress is a major thing that can cause, major issues. If we're stressing a lot, that can cause so many different issues within the body. So making sure that that is managed, with inflammation, we have something that can help with that. If you increase your antioxidants, that can actually help with your inflammation within the body. If you change the way you eat and what you consume, that can also help in certain areas of inflammation within the body. A lot of times we have inflammation. It may be caused by injury, or it may be caused by some type of invasion of bacteria or viruses that the body is trying to get rid of with that inflammation. So we want to make sure that we have that under control, because that can increase free radicals, and we don't want to do that. We want to decrease the amount of free radicals that is within the body. And what can help that is the glutathione. If we actually increase our glutathione levels within the body, which is an antioxidant. So if you're increasing those antioxidant levels within the body, you're able to decrease those free radicals to the point where your body is able to heal. Every day your body creates and produces billions and billions of cells. Alone for red blood cells, your body produces 200 billion cells a day, daily. And that's just for the red blood cells alone. So, just knowing that your body is continually to reproduce and reproduce and reproduce. But we want to make sure that when we're reproducing, that we're reproducing healthy cells to the point where we're able to feed those healthy cells, nourish those cells to the point where they're able to do what they need to do, whether it's fight off infection, whether it's transport waste from throughout the body into our liver and pancreas and all these other places, and whether it's transporting oxygen throughout the body. We want to make sure that we have adequate amount of cells and that they're good, healthy cells, and depleting those free radicals so that our body is able to recover. One thing I would say, it's always important. I'm big on what I consume as far as eating. And I have to say, last week, I have to give a testimony alone. Last week, I had already said, okay, I'm going to do a cleanse because sometimes I get on the urge and I feel like, okay, I need to do something. I need to make a change, and sometimes your body sends you responses and you need to listen to those responses. But I went to go meet a client and it was early in the morning. So I was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and I was so hungry. I was leaving work and I had to get something. And where I work, usually there's nothing open. And there was one, I'm not going to name the place, fast food place that was open, and I had to get something. Because my thing is, it's better to eat something than nothing. So I had to eat something. And I went and got a burger. And probably within 30 minutes later, I was so sick. I was nauseous. By the time I met my client, I was just like out of it. I was kind of, feeling kind of queasy, really, really needed to just lay down. So I went home. I was fine, everything. I was fine. And I woke up. And later on that day, my son had a milkshake. I tasted the milkshake. And then immediately, like 30 minutes later, I was vomiting. Because why? Because my body was rejecting the food and what I consumed because it had no nutritional value. And I'm not accustomed to consuming things of that nature. Usually I cook at home. For the most part, I may eat out maybe once or twice a week, if that. But I rarely eat at fast food places. And I'm very conscious of what I'm consuming. And so sometimes you have to listen to your body because your body's telling you certain things that, okay, you don't need this. You don't need this and you shouldn't have this, and sometimes that's when sickness arrives. And a lot of people ask, well, what did you do, Shakena? Because I couldn't even stay at work that next day. I had to go home. And I was like, okay, well, I had to make sure that I was first, number one. Oh, that's my son in the background. Number one, I had to make sure that I was, making sure I drank enough fluids, number one, making sure I took all the vitamins and the minerals that I needed, so that my body can actually recover. And I was able to recover. Why? Because my body already had the minerals and the nutrients that it needs to fight off that whatever it was that I was dealing with, so therefore, I had a quick turnaround of recovery. And that's what it's all about. If you treat your body right, it will treat you right. Whether sometimes we come on with sicknesses and all of these other things. But if we overall do what we need to do, consume what we should be consuming, spray daily. If we're taking our vitamins and our minerals as we should, it can fight off infection quickly and you can be back at work or back doing the things that you need to do within a short period of time. And that's what it's all about. It's all about sharing and helping other people, with whatever that they may be going through. Because a lot of times, a lot of times people aren't aware that, if you just change your habits, change what you do, you won't be sick. There won't be a lot of things that you won't, not saying that it will never arise, but just saying that your body will be able to fight off whatever you may be facing or whatever you may be going through. And that's what it's all about. When I came in contact with these sprays, they've made a major, major difference in my life and other people around me. And I've seen a difference in my energy levels. I've seen a difference in, how people respond, when they're on the sprays, whether it's, decreasing inflammation, whether it's they're no longer having headaches, whether it's weight loss, all of these different things. People, nowadays we're fed, the food is being fed. Like the food industry has no idea, and they pay no attention to health. We're being fed by a food industry that just they don't pay attention to health. They don't care about that. All they care about is the monetary, increase, the how they can come up and gain financially. But guess what? With 10, we're changing up so many different things. Team Effort Network has thought about how can we, benefit financially as well, help people in so many different ways. We're helping people because, number one, look at Trim. Trim contains so many different ingredients, such as quinoa, such as chicory, stabilized rice bran. All of these things we can actually consume and cook. But guess what? They've put it into a powder form that we can actually drink, so that they are thinking about different ways. We're still consuming it, but they're thinking about health. We're thinking about health, and that's what it's all about. It's all about helping people all around this world. And nowadays we're living in a day and time that people want to get healthy. They want to get fit. They want so many different changes in their lives. But it's all about being consistent. Whatever it is, nothing's going to happen overnight. Whether it's you're losing weight, you didn't gain it all overnight. So don't expect to lose it overnight. It's a process, but you have to work at it. Whatever you do, whether it's getting 10 team members in, you have to work at it. Be consistent. Put in the work. It's all about putting in the work. If you can put in the work and willing to put in the work, you're going to see so much big. You're going to see your efforts. Eventually, you're going to see all the benefits for all the work that you just put in. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Helping people around this world, or in your communities, whatever the case may be, whether there's so many opportunities where you can introduce the product, whether it's at schools, whether it's at health fairs, whether it's at different networking events, invite people, that's what it's all about. Whether you have different business people that have their own businesses, guess what? Set up a little networking event where people can share their opportunity or their business. And then you have the opportunity to share yours as well, and that's what it's all about. It's all about helping one another in whatever areas that we do. And I'm going to close with this. The body will continue to heal itself as long as you provide the environment for it to heal. Be healthy, share these sprays, share the opportunity, and that's what it's all about. Thank you, Dr. Denise.
Wow, Shakena, thank you for that, and thanks for that last quote. And that is of a truth that God did design this body, that He equipped it to take care of itself. That's why when something comes against it, even your nerves will let you know when you're in danger. You can be walking somewhere, and your nerves, if there's danger ahead, your nerves will stir up, you'll feel something, because the body is designed to do that, to let you know when something is going wrong. And that's that wonderful immune system He placed within us. But Shakena, I want you to just hit a little bit more on free radicals, because I noticed some people, when I mention free radicals and how the sprays help, they're really not very clear. Like, what is a free radical? Where does it come from? And how do we get exposed to it? And why are we just not hearing so much about free radicals in these last few years?
Well, free radicals are pretty much damaged cells within the body. And pretty much what they do is they target other cells. So you may have a healthy cell, and then you have a free radical that's damaged. And it causes damage to other cells around it. So pretty much the importance of making sure that we have that decrease in free radicals is because guess what? When you have an increase in free radicals, and the free radicals are damaged cells. But when those damaged cells never die off, guess what they become? They become cancer. Cancer is a damaged cell that hasn't died. and that will not die. And that's the problem. That's why, some people that are diagnosed with cancer, it's so hard to get rid of it because guess what? All it does is it keeps spreading. It keeps causes damage to other cells and other cells and other cells until it gets out of control. And the reason is that because you don't have enough glutathione within the body to actually fight that off, to get rid of that, to get rid of those free radicals, to get rid of those damaged cells, to actually prevent that from happening or prevent that from occurring. And that's what it's all about. You have to get there has to be a balance, within the body, and the body tries to balance itself out and recover. But if you don't have enough of it, then you're not able to recover from it. You're not able to recover from all of those free radicals within the body. So the glutathione actually depletes becomes depleted. As you get older and grow older, your body doesn't produce as much glutathione as you did when you were a young child or a young teenager or a young adult. So that's why it's so very important to supplement. And that's why it's so very important to supplement with the cell energy, because the actual route, the route that it takes and the form that it's in is 98% absorbent over anything else. I haven't seen any glutathione in a spray, or anything or any other form. To be honest with you, when I go to the herbal store, I'm like, okay, I've never seen glutathione on the shelf. I'm sure it's there somewhere, or you may find it, but, just to have that or have access to that, that's awesome, and that's what it's all about. You don't want to have those free radicals within the body because, I work for a cancer treatment facility, and we treat men with prostate cancer. And, it's devastating that when you have people, who may not even be aware early on, ways that you can actually, help your body repair itself and recover, and that's what it's all about, making sure that you treat your body right, whether you're 10 years old, whether you're 5 years old, whether you're 20, 25, 60, 85, 100, it doesn't matter. As long as you do what your body needs for it to do, it can function, and it can function like it should and recover and heal itself as it should.
Now, Shakena, as you were describing that, the visual I was getting, and we hear it all the time. What is it? One bad apple will spoil the whole bunch. You have a bad apple in the basket and it's rotten on one side and it's touching the other apple, it will spread that badness to the other apple, correct?
Yeah. Yes. That's amazing you said that. Yep. Because I had a bag of apples the other day that I bought from the store, and that's exactly what happened. And that's an excellent example of what happens within the body if we don't get rid of those bad apples or bad cells.
And that's what the glutathione does, and the cell energy, as Dr. Oz demonstrated it on his video. When you spray that cell energy, that glutathione goes directly to that bad cell, and it pulls it out. It removes it for it, so we don't have to do it. So that's the importance of the cell energy. It goes in and removes those dead cells, so they won't damage the good cells. So what we have in our hand is definitely incredible. I remember when we first started with the cell energy, there was a lady who had been following us on following the vitamin spray for a while. And when she heard that we had the glutathione in the spray, she literally went off. She could not believe it because her doctors knew she was dealing with a condition she'd been dealing with most of her life. I think she was born with it. And she had heard throughout her life the importance of her glutathione level being low, and they tried different ways to get to raise her glutathione, and they just couldn't. So when she heard that we had the cell energy, and the cell energy main ingredient was the glutathione, it was like an answer, a long lifetime answered prayer, and she jumped dead on it, and it made a difference in her life. So, Shakena Day, thank you so very much for bringing to our attention that, yes, the body is designed to heal itself, and if we're giving the body what it needs, the body will do what it is supposed to do. So thank you so very much for that. We're going to go to the UK now to Dr. Anita Poole with our quote for today. Dr. Anita Poole, are you there? Anita Poole, are you there? And if not, let's go. Yeah, I think the time changed in the UK. Let's go out to Atlanta, Georgia. Kevin Vaughn, Dr. Kevin Vaughn, are you there, sir, with our quote for today? with a quote for today. And if not, then I guess I will give us a quote for today.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Oh, there you go. I hear you.
Yep. Yeah, I was on mute waiting for Anita to pop in there if she was available. How's everybody doing? Y'all excited out there?
Woo! Excited.
Wow.
Excited. Let's go.
Incredible. Hey, I was going to say, you guys get rid of those free radicals, man. Spray that cell energy, ladies and gentlemen. Spray that cell energy and Super Can and all the sprays that you need. What a great call today, Shakena Day. Thank you so much. You are amazing and awesome. Always bringing that good scientific stuff to us, Dr. Denise, ain't she? I love it.
Yeah, I love it. I love the visuals that we can get on how, and just how easy it is. And, the thing about the apple, and you think about it all the time as kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Back from apples, and one apple would be kind of rotten on one side. But if you too close to another apple,
that's a good analogy.
All the ones that set them beside it. So that's what the cells of the body do. And that's why these vitamin sprays help us in that area, removing those dead cells, those free radicals, so that it doesn't damage the good ones.
Yes, exactly. That was a great analogy. Thank you so much. That's something I can remember now for sure, how to explain that and how to understand that. That was a great analogy with the apples. Never thought about it like that. Just incredible. Also, too, Denise, as you all know, we get ready to come to the Northeast up there where you at. Can't wait. I just want to encourage everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I got to remind everybody to call me that has a team member that wants to go to the event that's in the metro Atlanta area or surrounding states. You need to call me and see if you want to get in the car, get on the van with us, going up to the event. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on the 26th. You need to call me, though. You got to call me and let me know you're coming so we can make the proper provisions for you to ride up safely and comfortably as well. Kevin Vaughn down in Atlanta, Georgia, with our team. We're taking our team up there. And we just want to make sure everybody who wants to go, that needs to go, everybody needs to be there, no doubt about that, to be in that wonderful drive up to the Northeast. I'm excited about that, Maryland, D.C. area. Well, once again, Kevin Vaughn, 404, guys. My number is 404. So everybody that has team members or persons that don't want to drive, that want to go with us, please give me a call at 404-401-0233, 404-401-0233. This is for the East Coast Regional with Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, all our awesome leaders. Can't wait to see you guys. Can't wait to hug you some necks. It's going to be a great hugging necking time. I got to tell you, that's for sure. Going to miss some people up there. Haven't seen them in a while, but we're excited about all the West Coast. We got the Southeast, Northeast. We got the Midwest coming. Everybody's going to be there. This is amazing. That's going to be an amazing event. And I tell you, you better start calling the governor and the mayor of the city right now, Pastor Denise. Let them know we're going to be in town so they can shut down the city. We're going to shut it down. I love it. And I heard Brother Don Joseph's going to bring some stuff. Everybody better bring a blast suit. Everybody wear a blast suit because he's going to blow the whole city up, I think, after that, man. Be protected up there. Brother Don's going to bring some stuff that's going to blow us away. So I want everybody to spray real good and also have your blast suit on because he's going to take it to another level, I'm sure. I can't wait to hear what he's got to say as well. Well, great, Pastor Denise. I think I got the word out there about the event. Guys, give me a call, and let's get on that bus, get in them cars, and keep moving forward, okay? Hey, I got some awesome quotes here. I think somewhere here I got some quotes here. You all ready for some quotes for today?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Hey, the first quote of the day comes from Mr. Tom Hopkins. He says, being miserable is a habit. Being happy is a habit. The choice is yours. Which one do y'all choose today? Y'all be happy? Be happy. Be happy. I love it. Hey, John Wooden says, things turn out best for the people who make the best of the way things turn out. Wow. Get good at solving problems, guys. Get really good. Pastor Denise, I want to share that with everybody. Get really good at solving problems. If I was to sum up life, not to say it's always easy and always easy to do, it's sometimes difficult, but the best thing about life is that you get real good at solving problems, ladies and gentlemen. Get really good at that, and believe me, things will turn out a lot better. No matter what it is, with God's help, if you get really good at solving problems, guys, you'll be at the top of your game. You'll know how to deal with things, and not to say that always happens the way we like, but the point is you can do your best when you turn things around. And it's all about attitude. 90% of life is attitude, and when you keep moving forward and And even though we have to cry sometimes, we got to be happy sometimes. It's a time and season for everything, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand that. But please make the best of everything that you do. That's from John Wooden. Keep it moving, guys. Hey, our last quote of the day comes from Mr. Jacob Held. Mr. Jacob Held says, we can't escape pain. We can't escape the essential nature of our lives. But we do have a choice. Oh, I love that one. We can give in irrelevant, or we can fight, we can persevere, and create a life worth living, a noble life. Pain is a fact. Our evaluation of it is a choice. Wow, that's awesome, guys. Create your life worth living, ladies and gentlemen. We want everybody on this call to have a noble life, a great life, a happy life. And that's what Mel and Amy Gill has been telling us since I've known them for the past 7 years or so. They've been just wanting people to have a better life, to do better, enjoy themselves with their family, travel the world, do what they want with their money, and all kind of great opportunities. So what a great opportunity, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and Shakena. What a great opportunity we have with the sprays and with our sister company as well. Well, I'm just so excited and very humbled to even be a part of the team, be a part of this wonderful opportunity called 10. Just a great opportunity. And things are popping all over the place, guys. So continue to share, invite. And remember to always talk to 10 people a day, guys. Don't even go in the house. If you go out, don't talk to 10 people a day. Even if you're in the house, call 10 people and talk to them today about this wonderful opportunity. Back to you, Pastor Denise. Welcome to the future.
That's right. I want to talk to at least 10 people today, family. And I also want to continue to congratulate our partner in the Philippines for becoming
Woo!
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Wow. And yes, he did start with our sister company, my video saw. But it just goes to show you that, persist until you succeed. Persist because you will succeed. So he made 10 stars, but he's also maxed out the $35,000 in 1 week. And so, family, these are kind of the stories that are coming to pass in the network. Get in position, make it happen. Dream big. I mean, dream beyond your borders. Dream the impossible dream. If there's such thing as impossibility. But dream it big, see it, write it out, confess it. Know that it shall surely come to pass, and take hold of it and run with it, because it is yours, and it's all based on your level of faith. It's based on your level of belief. So don't believe little. Don't have little faith. Have great faith. Have that God kind of faith, and watch these great things that you so desire come to pass in your life. They truly will. Let's not forget to join the Spanish call. It starts at 9:10 a.m. Pacific this morning, right here on this number. Get your Spanish-speaking guests on, so they can hear all the great enthusiasm and passion and the wonderful things that are happening in Team Effort Network. And also, family, go to the website and get your reservation for the East Coast Regional. That's www.vitaminspraysnow.com. Great leaders, NFL former Green Bay Packer Chris Day, along with his beautiful wife Shakena Day, will be here. That's right. Vicky Soto will be here. Denise, Coach Nakisha Bond, all the way from California, will be here. One star, Dr. Kevin Bond from Atlanta, Georgia, will be here. Paul Jackson will be here. Mr. King from Colorado will be here. John Joseph, he's going to blow it up, family. Believe me, when he says he's going to blow it up, he's going to blow it up. He's not kidding, and we're just going to get out of his way and let him blow it up. So John Joseph is coming in. Pastor Joe Waver will be here, and I'm sure he's going to share his Death to Life testimony. And, of course, Pastor Denise and all the other great teams and members. And you all are going to be here. We're going to meet each other, embrace each other, love on each other, build each other up. And we're going to make the U.S. team one of the most powerful teams in 2015. Because why? Because we can. Because we can. Just believe it. Watch it happen. It will happen, family. We can do this. If we come together as a team, we can make this happen. And don't forget to join Don Joseph tonight. If you want to hear some more of that fire, join him tonight, because he has a call tonight at the 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific. If you're on the East Coast, you have to have a little bit later. It's 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But Don Joseph and Lord Gibson and Renetta Hall will have a call tonight, again, 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So tune and listen to some testimonies and stories and hear his passion as to where we're going in 2015 in Team Effort Network. Remember, Mel and McGill are taking global, massive action. They're out there doing exactly what they're supposed to do as the CEOs of this company. So we as reps need to be doing exactly what we need to do and make take local massive action. And they're taking global massive action. And it all works together. Family, we're on our way straight to the top. You got to see it. You got to believe it. Reach out there, grab it, because it is yours for the taking. Thank you all for being here today, Shakena Day. Thank you once again. Love you all, family. God bless each and every one of you. Get off this phone and get out there and go make a difference. And somebody's going to be back tomorrow morning as we continue to rush towards that 15 million that is coming quickly at the Team Effort Network. Family, you are loved. You are greatly appreciated. God bless you all. And have a prosperous day on purpose. Mwah.